Hey, what's going on everybody? Chris Chavez here with Fandroid.com. You're watching the Android Overload for Wednesday, March 6th, and these are your top Android news stories. Okay, so yesterday we talked about rumors that the Galaxy S4 would feature some kind of new way of navigating or interacting with your phone's UI using your eyes. Now, of course, this doesn't really sound too far-fetched, as we've seen a lot of strange eye-tracking features in the Galaxy S3. Well, some leaked screenshots from an upcoming Galaxy S3 build of TouchWiz are showing us new features that will no doubt make its way to the Galaxy S4. In the screenshots, we see a variety of TouchWiz features like Smart Stay. Some new eye-tracking features are something they call Smart Pause, so that if you look away from your device while a video is playing, it's actually not, it'll actually pause the video. I guess the big one is something Samsung is calling Smart Scroll. I'm not so sure how useful this will be in the real world, but apparently if you're looking at your screen, it'll start scrolling, whatever you're looking at, emails, the web browser, or whatever. Of course, this can be tailored to the user. There's separate options that allow you to adjust the speed as well as the acceleration, and even some of the applications that you can choose that will implement this feature. Kind of cool stuff, but as I mentioned in a previous video, I don't really use those features on my Galaxy S3. When I had it, I pretty much turned everything off and just did it the old-fashioned way, I guess. There's also some leaked screenshots from an actual Galaxy S4 that's confirming some of these rumored specs that we've been hearing about for a while now. The screenshots are showing a 1080p 5-inch display, some type of 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor, and a 13 megapixel camera. Of course, we've mentioned it a million times. We won't have to wait much longer to find out the official specs. The device, our Galaxy S4, is set to be unveiled on March 14th in New York. Of course, Fandroid will be on hand to give you guys pictures and video, hands-on footage of the Galaxy S4 the moment it's unveiled, so make sure you guys tune in for that. So it looks like Samsung could continue to push the envelope as far as big old phablet devices are concerned. The Korea Times has published a report saying that Samsung is getting ready to introduce a 5.9-inch display smartphone. Now, while it wasn't mentioned specifically that this will be a sequel to the Galaxy S3, of course we wouldn't really put it past Samsung. The original Galaxy Note 2 was 5.5 inches, and I guess with Samsung, bigger is better. Now, this isn't exactly the biggest phone that we've seen. At Mobile World Congress, we saw the Asus Phone Pad, which was a 7-inch phone, basically. And even Samsung's own Galaxy Note 8.0, the 8-inch Galaxy Note, had full phone functionality built right into it. But I guess when it comes to Samsung, they just want to blanket the market with every size configuration, hardware configuration, and just see, who takes to it. Kind of curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Would you guys consider purchasing a 6-inch phone? Or is the current Galaxy Note 2 and its 5.5 inches all that you can handle for now? Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Now, if you guys have been following tech news, maybe even Apple news, you may remember a while back there was some sort of weird bug with iOS 6 or something that allowed just about anybody to bypass the iPhone's lock screen and, enter the phone and go through their gallery and nudes and all that stuff. And while many Android users, were kind of pointing the finger and just laughing at iPhone users, it looks like a similar problem was discovered in the Galaxy S3. Apparently, it's super easy to bypass the Galaxy S3's lock screen. You just try to place an emergency call, and you do something by turning off the screen and flipping it back on really quick, and then you can gain access to anyone's phone, lock screen or not. Now, I'm not going to give you guys the full instructions here. You guys can hit up the post on Fandroid where you can see the full instructions on how to do it. And for all my Android bros out there, hide your phone from your girlfriend. Don't let her see these instructions. And if you want to see who she's texting late at night, just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Alright, so that just about wraps up the Android Overload for Wednesday, March 6th. As always, for links to all the articles I talked about in this video, make sure you hit the description area. With Fandroid.com, I am Chris Chavez. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.